just to.
All right, welcome to Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs. We got Servs here with Sideshow.
Yo.
Big John's here as well. Producer of Tank Media. Let's do a little clap for these. Yes, a little reunion. When's the last time you guys seen each other?
What, like a couple days ago?
Yeah. A couple days?
Yeah,
We do work, man. We're right now we're actually doing a lot of exciting things at Town Park Records. So
Aim that mic at your mouth, and then same as you, Sideshow. There you go, buddy.
Yeah.
You can aim it down. There you go, buddy.
Okay.
yeah, so I'm really excited about all the things that we got lined up at Town Park Records this year. It's about an hour and 30-minute commute from
Your house to John's?
Yeah.
I haven't been to the farm yet.
Yeah.
I haven't been to the farm yet, John's studio yet, but I hear a lot of good things, and I've seen a lot of neat pictures.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're still building and we're expanding. Like we're under construction on one whole half of the studio. We got the bare necessities right now. We got the booth up, and we got what we need to make the magic happen. But we got a lot more to offer, and we're building that this year. We're revamping a lot of stuff, working on a lot of exciting projects, and I'm just super stoked about it, man.
How exciting is it to be in the music business, and now your son's following in your footsteps? I mean, that's kind of a neat.
To me, it's everything.
Yeah.
To me, if I was to pass today, I'd be a happy man. That's what we all want. We want our kids to carry on our legacy, and the fact that my son took an interest in the same thing that I like to do, and he's excelling at it. I get to watch him grow as an artist. It's just, I'm just stoked about it.
Sideshow, what was the first song that you seen your dad do that really got you the itch to really get into music?
Man, the first song I ever saw him do, it was probably he was recording it with John with Town Park Records. They were doing the work, and they were doing it good. I remember sitting in the studio with John and my dad, and they were recording this song, and I brought up like some stuff that I was doing in school, and immediately John was like on it. So we started making a song about just like kid stuff, man.
Yeah.
And it was doing great. And so I didn't really take an interest in music until maybe about 2 years ago when I started making like my own music.
Making your own beats?
Yeah, that's when I started making my own stuff, like my own music. I've never really like tapped into making beats and stuff like that, but I'm
this
sure
kid,
if I gave it my
he
all,
might have forgot about it. He might have forgot about it. But this kid, when he was 3 years old, he used to...
Oh, like on the phone. Like I used to mess with like little beat makers and stuff like that.
Little beat makers on my phone when he was like 3 and 4 years old.
Yeah, just basic MIDI drum pads and stuff like that.
And I used to use that to pacify him when he was younger and being rambunctious or whatever. I just give him my little beat maker app on my phone and let him push the buttons, and he really started making some magic happen. So I think if he was to pursue that, once he learns, I mean, he's 14 years old.
Right.
He's got all the time in the world. If he wants to pursue making beats, I can, I can supply him with all the beat making equipment that he wants to. Just like I bought him a studio for his room. He's got his own little recording studio in his room now, so he can just be as creative as he wants to be. So if he wants to pursue making beats, I can supply him with what he needs to do that, and he can. I mean, the kid is a monster on a keyboard. Never had one lesson, but he can play Beethoven. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So I think that he's got what it takes to be a young phenom. I just have to feed into his interest. You know what I mean?
When you started, when you were younger at his age, what got you into music? Did you have a father that was into music? Did you have a musical brother?
My whole family is musical.
Yeah.
Just by blood. I have cousins that play in mariachi bands. I have a cousin who teaches, his name is Santiago Castillo. If you're in the Hispanic community, he teaches young kids to play Tejano music and just music that's Mexican roots. You know what I mean? He plays every instrument under the sun. That he's a great artist as well. But my whole family is musical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that the fact that my son picked up on it, it's not surprising at all.
Right. So, talk about when you start with music. When did you meet John, and when did Tower Records, and when did Tank Media all come together?
What'd you call it? Tower Records?
He said Tower Records earlier.
Town Park Records.
Town Park Records.
Yeah, Town Park Records.
Okay. I'm sorry. Tower Records is a better name.
That is a good name.
Yeah,
TVO.
I don't know about better, but it's good. It's good.
No, we're Town Park all the way.
Yeah.
Town Park Records. That's who we are. But yeah, when I met John, it was a funny story. We met through a mutual friend. They were working on another project, but they wanted to do a video in the hood, and I just so happened to live in the hood, and so they called me up and they said, "Hey, can you escort us around to different locations where we're gonna be straight?" And I said, "Yeah." So we went and we shot a video on the state streets of St. Louis on the south side. Woo woo.
You fed us really good too. That was
Yeah.
some good
So
Mexican
this
food.
was you then. Was you part of the group, right?
My mutual friend.
Mutual friend. Okay.
My
okay.
mutual friend,
Yeah,
Mingo Costa. Shout out, love you, bro.
Yes, big love. I
Yeah.
love him too, man.
But yeah, he brought us together, and he told me over barbecue because I cooked for him while they was in the hood.
Taught me how to clean my grill with the onion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. La raza.
This was like gotta be like
Chicanos. Yeah.
this is more than 15 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. It was quite a while ago. But that's how we met. Just
What was the music video? What was it?
Oh man.
it was a song called Kush.
Was it for Kush?
Yeah, it was a song called Kush. It was back in the day, everybody in the hood was bumping it.
Yeah.
This year, Town Park Records, Johnny Rothschild, Serves, and possibly the young
Sideshow.
Sideshow
yes.
is going to be working on the new on the revamped version of Kush. So I'm excited about. That's one of the projects I'm excited about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like a remake kind of deal.
Like a full revamp.
A revamp. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be the same premise.
We can't
the
give
same
away
stuff.
too much sauce on it because we're gonna try to do something different than what other people have done. Like sampling your own samples. Well, when you have a catalog like Town Park Records does, we have a lot of artists, and so when you have a catalog like that, then you can use all your own samples. So I'm going to sample some of these underground artists and feature them on the album, and and obviously our own team is going to pull all the main works together. But yeah,
Okay.
What's exciting to me about it is we have some surprises. I don't want to give away too much, but we have some surprises. We got I don't want to give away too much.
Well, you want to get the audience all like, you gotta give them a little trailer before they come see the movie.
like I know we didn't like sign no non-disclosures, but like we have like this code. We know how it's going to work. So I get what you're going for, but tread lightly.
Yeah.
Tread lightly.
Yeah, it's like walking on eggshells. I don't want to give away too much because you don't want to dump too. I don't want to.
You got to give it some. You got to hype it up before you drop the whole
right.
thing.
Yeah.
It's a
let 'em
spoiler
see it.
alert, but let's just say that as a group, what you've heard before that everybody loved that they got from us, we're gonna refresh it. And I'll leave it at that. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
All right, we'll leave it at that. That's I'm excited now. I'm so I can't wait to see it.
Pretty fun.
So when you guys, so you escort you through the ghetto or whatever you were saying, the hood or whatever. So how did you guys really kick it off, and then what was the next step that got you guys working together?
Well, I guess it was a phone call. Town Park Records was doing a show. I think it was at Shots in Rolla,
Phelps
County, Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
And John called me and asked me to be a special guest because we were both real popular in that area. And back in the day,
real popular.
I used to do freestyles and shows at people's birthday parties and whatnot, just to turn up their birthdays. And that if you know Rolla, Missouri, you know that it's like lost in time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's a small community. Everybody knows everybody. And so he called me up and he was like, hey, man, you want to be a special guest we're doing a show at Shots, a little bar.
We had just recorded Ooey Ooey Ooh.
Little dive bar, and we had just recorded a new song. And he was like, you want to come through and perform your song there? And as a special guest. And I was like, well, I'll give it a whirl. 10 years out of the game. You know what I mean? I hadn't picked up a microphone in 10 years. I still wrote and did little, sold some bars here and there or whatever, but never the spotlight. So he called me up out of nowhere, 10 to 13 years out of the game. He pulled me right out of the closet and was like, hey, do this for me. And I was like, do it. And we did it. And it was a great show. It was a great time. We had a lot of fun.
So then you were hooked on the juice again, right?
Yeah. So after that, it was just revamped, man. We were just ready to just create.
Well, let's play. Do you have any early tunes that you can play?
No, but I do have some. Okay. But what I brought for you guys tonight is actually some not released yet music. And so they're going to get to hear it here first. Okay. It's going to be released probably
exclusive
within the next week, but
another exclusive on the Daily Dirt Dustin Diggs. I'm liking it.
But this is exclusive for you.
Right.
Yeah.
But you got anything early on that we can kind of build to that?
I got Just Fine. I got Just Fine on YouTube.
Just fine.
Just fine.
Yeah, let's play a little bit of that. Okay. Give a little background sound. We can talk about that video. So then you guys did the show together. Then you started just recording with John, and then kind of like that was the next step, or
Actually, I've worked with a lot of studios and a lot of producers throughout the city of St. Louis. A lot of artists. I've featured and wrote bars for a lot of St. Louis artists. I've worked with a lot of studios and a lot of people, and I just met so many people along this journey, man. And that's why I love things like this, is because you get to plug in like the little guys, you know what I mean, that are coming up, and their names haven't been heard, but they deserve to be.
Right.
Shout out to Bud Loco, Young Smiley Boston. He's doing a little time right now. Big Lou from St. Louis.
Yeah, Big Lou's been down multiple times.
Yeah. I mean, he's actually produced a couple songs for me. Of course, Johnny Rothschild, he's fucking the man. You know what I mean? I've gotten the privilege to work with a lot of great artists and in a lot of great studios. I've got to record in Shock City Studios, and I've got to record at Town Park Records, and I've got to record at the Temple Studios. And
keep talking. I was just playing a little for the audience here.
And it's just, like I said, it's just been a blessing. It's just been a great ride,
Well, it sounds like you've been around like Hitman Yates has been around a long time. You ever worked with him?
No, never worked with Hitman.
But is there people that's kind of like when you first started back in like 2000 to like 2005 when you guys got together, that's still around that you still kind of still work with?
Yeah. There's actually, I've made some family along the way. Like, I met Bud Loco through Town Park Records, and he's like a brother to me now. He's going through some things right now. Shout out, prayers out for your mom, bro. He's like a brother to me now. Like, what he feels, I feel. I miss him. He's been gone for a minute. When he comes in town, like we link up. Like, and he's a very talented artist right now. He's worked with some cats out in Atlanta, and he's doing his thing. So you should really check out Bud Loco. One of my great friends, and he's an
Y'all
amazing
got a lot
artist.
in common because he got them hands too.
Yeah, we do. We both
box.
have a boxing background, also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, he's a beast, man. He's a beast in more than one category. So you should definitely check him out. If you don't know Bud Loco, shout out to Bud Loco. I love you, bro. And prayers up for your moms.
So when did this come out? What year was this?
This was like,
It's got to be like 2017,
it's got to
2018.
be a good.
2018. It says 2018 on here.
But it was
Yeah, it was a
really
little
when you
minute
released
ago.
it.
I was just starting out.
You
This is
sat
like-
on it for a while.
Yeah, this was like really raw. Like,
Just fine. Just fine. And my kids gotta eat. I resort to the streets and the story. Repeat time I'll be just fine. Just fine. Just fine. Just fine. Just fine. Dog, I'm out here. Life ain't bout fair. More aptly described as a nightmare. And you acting that people just might care. Or contrast you right things when you're not clear. And yo, I'm not one to discourage the dream, but I am the eye that resides on my team. Yes,
And you record this
Oh yeah.
at your studio at your
Town
house?
Park Records.
Town Park
Town
Records.
Park Records.
Town Park Records.
Park
Yes,
Records.
Yeah. Big blessing.
Yeah. So, kind of coming back to music, did you kind of change? Like, did you notice a difference in like your music style? Has that ever kind of like have you adapted to like with the change of times?
You know, that's really a good question, because if you listen to my music nowadays, it's not like that.
Uh-huh.
Because as your life changes, you're really spitting about what's going on with you.
Yeah.
So you're not going to hear anything about Bentleys and this and that in my rhymes, because that's not the life that I'm living.
But you could.
Back in that day,
Yeah.
I was a straight G, to say the least.
Yeah.
And so everything in that rhyme was absolutely me at that time.
Right.
But if you listen to some of my more recent rhymes, they'll tell you who I am today. It's not the same person. There's some growth there. Not only as a person, but as an artist.
Gotcha. Okay. What did you think when you first met Servs?
Oh, that he was a gangster for real, and I felt safe, and he was funny, and I mean, for real, you was in diapers when I met Servy.
Oh, yeah, man.
And
I'm
like
sorry. Yeah.
when I the first time I went down there with Mingo, I didn't grow up in the same environment as, you know, a lot of the people, you know. But I met him, and so he kind of, he took me around the neighborhood. I just liked his energy and his vibe, and I would wish he didn't live so far away, because like we'd be like sitting on each other's couches every day.
Yes,
So
sir.
like, and that's real. Like,
Yeah.
he's my family now, you know. So it's more than Town Park Records. It's more than this show. It's more than any of that. This is my family here. You know?
How did you guys collaborate when you're in the studio? Tell like the dynamic of that.
We work different.
It's a chill, bro.
Yeah,
we work
it's like
so
night,
different.
It's night and
It's
day.
a kickback.
This dude is, to me, everything I want to be one day as an artist, because like you put on a beat for him, he's got a hook in like 2.5 seconds. He's making the verse up as he goes along, like never even has to put nothing down or type nothing. I'm a writer.
Yeah.
I gotta listen to the beat like a million times and then write it, scratch it out, put something else, scratch it out till it's just perfect.
Right.
And then when I'm ready to spit it, I'll come to the studio and spit it. This dude,
You ain't giving yourself credit, man. You heard it.
complete
Y'all
opposite.
just heard him.
No,
Y'all just heard him.
I'm just trying to
He
say.
makes it hard. He makes it hard because when you
of the
come
time
on a
that you
track,
put
you
into
have to
correct.
come correct, you know. And
Right.
sometimes, you know, just freestyling don't do that. So there's been times he's dropped something on a track, and I've been like, all right, yeah, that was tight. I'm gonna run back real quick, clean mine up, and he'll come back and be a whole new verse, you know, just so I can keep up, because he's got bars, man. He can write.
Well, John's a pretty good freestyler. He's done some freestyles.
For
we
sure.
was goofing. We was being goofy.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty good though. I
Yeah,
thought.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was tight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
It was fun.
And that's back in the day when I very first started, that's how I very first started, was freestyling. I was at Job Corps. We were in the shower room. We had a guy beating on the wall, making a beat, you know what I mean? And we were battle rapping back and forth. But when I fell in love with the craft, I started taking it more serious. I started listening to guys like Common and Mos Def, and they had something to say. And I was like, man, well, I got something to say too. And it's not just insults to this guy and this guy and this guy.
Right.
So that, I think that's where my freestyle died at, and my expression started, you know?
Right. Because with writing, you can really master, right? When you kind of really can work with the words and kind of, I got
absolutely. You. When you got something to say and nobody wants to listen, sometimes you got to just put it to a fat-ass beat and at just the right chop, and people will eat it up.
Right. So you said you worked in other studios. What's so great about Town Park Records? I got
man, how much time you got?
Well, we got.
Because here it is, man. I've worked at some of the greatest studios in the world, and they look beautiful, you know, and they got so many cool people that come through there, and it just feels so surreal. But somewhere in all of that, the love for the music gets lost. You know what I mean?
Right.
The attention to the sound gets lost. They're in there to make their money. And I'm not saying every studio. Right. I'm just saying that this is what sets Town Park Records aside from the rest to me, is that it's never felt that way. When I go there, it feels like a family reunion. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel comfortable. I feel at home. And the time and the effort and the work that goes into the actual music surpasses, bar none, anybody else on this side of the Mississippi.
Well, I know John's sitting right next to me. What I love about John is he has that kind of energy back when I first started doing this stuff that I do now. It's like it's never left him. It's like that kind of like that kid in the candy store kind of feeling. You know what I'm saying? So it makes me excited about what I'm doing, because I was, I do the show, but like you bring like an excitement of like when I was younger. Kind of, it's contagious from John.
If you ask this dude what the greatest moment in his life was, minus his marriage and his kids, it's probably going to be the time he got that little tape player where you could record on with a little microphone on the side.
Oh, like Macaulay Culkin?
That's where it all started.
Radio.
That's where it all started for this cat.
Yeah.
If you ask him where it all started, he's a foster kid, and one day he got a little bitty rinky-dink Fisher Price with a microphone, and you could record on the cassette tape.
Yeah,
little deal. And that's where he started recording his tracks at, and it never left him.
No,
they used to rap over Slick Rick beats. Bedtime stories.
Well, let's play some new snippets here for the audience. We got another half hour here, but I want to start playing some of this new stuff, because we got John. When John brings his media, he brings a bunch of media. He always brings treats too. So
yeah, eat some of them donuts, man. I want to show off Sideshow.
Yeah, for sure.
He is super talented.
For sure.
That's why I sent you. As soon as I sent you the music, and you was like, "This is good."
Yeah, I
thought it was good. Right. I told him that, and he was like, "Yeah, it is." But fix this, and so I had to fix some things up for him.
I'm a real perfectionist when it comes to my music, because I do all my own stuff at home, so I get to make everything sound just how I want it.
Right.
But I don't always know how to make it sound just how I want it. So I see John at Town Park Records, and that's the closest thing I can get to my vision. And that's what that is, really, is when you go to a studio, that's what you want. Is you want your vision. That's the magic he works right there. It's not with the buttons and dials, but being able to put all that down onto the track.
For sure, man. For sure. I agree about that. If somebody else can hear what you're thinking in your head, And
that's how I do. That's how I feel.
And
like
put it down on a track. That's what you want in a studio.
Like my dream job was never to like work in a studio though. You know, it was more like to discover talent and like that kind of stuff. Offering everybody donuts on the outside too. You guys can come and get donuts.
We have an audience here
please.
Tonight.
Yeah, you guys want donuts?
Your donut is over here. She has a donut. Your caramel one. She picked the caramel one out. Come get it before it's gone.
Yeah, I'm going to be easy. All right, let's play the video here.
Okay, check it out. Check it out.
It's the next world revolution. It's just got the poster and then the tracks playing in the background. It's coming side to side.
This is just a promo.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a pocket full of sunshine, skating to school. I'm sipping great Kool-Aid and playing games. I'm real lyrically talented. Yeah, girl, I know from the start. I'm the hottest in the game, bro. I feel in my heart. I'm the best in the world when I'm spitting this verse. I'm so high right now, lose connection to earth. I've been chasing big money and chasing big homes, but my biggest dream to make a song with J. Cole. Yeah, I know that I can do it, always chasing my ambitions. I say fuck all the people that say that I'm too ambitious. 14 with a dream, a stack in the green. I keep emotions on the low, keep my head in the scene. I keep my lyrics in the flow, but my bars are obscene. I stay dreaming of the day where they worshiping me. Every day I wake up, feel alright. I like these days, but I love these nights. Go insane, say I'm alright. Insomniac, these sleepless nights. Cause every day I wake up, feel alright. I like these days, but I love these nights. Go insane, say I'm alright. Insomniac, these sleepless nights. Alright, let's save that for later. Let's keep it.
tell her to slide this. She wanna
come get this. Drop out of class because they say
He said he wants to wait. You not ready? Really?
I don't know about the whole thing tonight.
Maybe, but when we get close to the end. I'll put a do like a boss.
Alright, let's see it and then we'll run it back and I'll rap the whole thing
You
through.
want to run it like a boss? No, you should run this out, bro. You should do it.
Fuck it, let's run it out. Bring us back 10 seconds.
they say I'm too reckless, make money then die.
Crossing off my checklist. Do like juice, I'ma blow up then pop. Underground scene, I'ma rise to the top. Say fuck all the people that left me to rot. They'll be screaming my name when I sit in his spot. They get kicked to the curb. Goodbye and good riddance. This is absurd. My bitches ain't tripping. You can get served when I'm in the kitchen. They fucking with serves. The way that I'm dripping, my style immaculate. Hoodie say tripping. Haven't you heard these bitches be tripping? Making my way like I'm on a mission. I ain't taking a break, just a brief intermission. Yeah. Na 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 na. I like these days, but I love these nights. Go insane, say I'm alright. Insomniac, these sleepless nights. Cause every day I wake up, feel alright. I like these days, but I love these nights. Go insane, say I'm alright. Insomniac, these sleepless nights. My bars go hard and my flow go crazy. Pull up fast in a black Mercedes. She want that cash, I say oh no baby. If you throw that ass, I might make it a maybe. I'm the hottest of my peers, the greatest of a generation. Be the greatest of them all, a lyrical sensation. I'm the hottest out right now, forgot about right now. These mama rappers washed up, I'm all the hype right now. I'm high as fuck right now, she tryna fuck right now. Tell her she can slide, but I'm in a hurry right now. The water's murky right now, my vision blurry right now. She sucking on my wad and she looking like Kirby right now. We super smash it right now, I'm fucking on her right now. Hit it from the back and that ass clapping right now. Na 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 na. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Cause every day I wake up, feel alright. I like these days, but I love these nights. Go insane, say I'm alright. Insomniac, these sleepless nights. Cause every day I wake up, feel alright. I like these days, but I love these nights. Go insane, say I'm alright. Insomniac, these sleepless nights. Yes, sir.
Alright. The GOAT, bro.
Yeah,
And if you notice, he did a whole song. He didn't just go with the my fans only listen to like a minute of my music. He went
Right. I don't understand.
Not well get the whole.
I mean, I get it for money reasons and whatnot, but like he's an artist, and I love that he came with all that. I didn't.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the short songs, but that's just me.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I get it though.
As long as it's short and sweet, making something short's not bad.
I feel like if it's a good long one, like 3 minutes and 37 seconds, some people can consider that a long song. But if it's a good one, it goes by so fast you think it's a short song.
That's most of my music that I listen to. I draw heavy inspiration from a lot of artists.
That's one of those songs right there that does that to me. I want to listen to it again. Like we could hit repeat.
That's what you need. Though.
That's what makes the money right there.
So that song's not out yet.
It's not out. No.
Oh man,
he's making.
Are you itching? Are you itching for that song to go out? I mean, because I don't know how you artists like sit on songs and like don't release them. Because anytime I do a show, I have to put it live.
I am sitting on like about 40 unreleased songs right now.
It's like a marketing thing.
Oh.
You want to
build the hype.
You want to be able to market your product. You know what I mean? If you're working for Lysol or Bleach and you come out with a new product, you're going to put it in everybody's face a little bit first, and then you're going to drop it, let everybody know what it's about. And I think that's...
I just couldn't do it. I just when I create something, I just want to instant gratification. I want that thing to go out. Yeah.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
For sure, I love
when
that.
I write Hot 16, I'm all the time on Facebook. Just spitting them on live for everybody to see.
Right.
But you're right. Like if you want to, sometimes it's a suspense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
It's gotta be right.
What we got loaded up now, John?
This is Regular Minds. You want to do that one, or do you want to showcase the other one? Which one you want to?
No, go ahead. Do what you do.
This one is called Regular Minds. We just recorded this the other day.
Yeah, this was last time we were there.
Yeah,
man, this was heat all the way through. This studio session was like probably one of the best I've ever had.
Or what kind of came up with the name? And what's the little backstory on the song right before it begins? So it's
so we just said a lot of things. I feel like people don't want to say out loud, or it's one of them kind of songs. It's like I don't know. It's a little more. He encouraged me to be a little more adult, so I went a little more adult,
This is the shit everybody wants to say that nobody wants to say out loud.
Yeah, what he said.
No.
It's diving deep into the controversy, straight into it, head first.
It's talking about the election results and things. Okay,
all of that, everything.
That's hard to rap.
All of that, everything, everything. America.
Political rappers are hard. They're like the good ones are hard.
All right, let's. Everybody like the beat. It's nice.
And we didn't put a music. I literally made this last night just so that y'all viewers could have something to look at while you listen to it.
Don't ask me shit, no questioning. Nah, I can't chip in, going Dutch. I'm in my lane, don't fit in. I ain't vote for this, nah. Don't ask me shit, no questioning. Nah, I can't chip in, going Dutch. I'm in my lane, don't fit in. I ain't vote for this, hell nah. I'ma keep being me and pretend that I'm free. I'ma shine in the dark and relax in the light. Grind till they bite, the wrong with the right. Life's too short for a battle scar, I ain't even start. Religious wars with a racist card. A president with no fucking heart. And the world we lived in is ripped apart. And change the game if we wanted to. See a trans man in your eyes, a bitch man in the disguise, and a black man versus a white guy. A race war on the rise, and the sheep will get fed by the dirtiest hands. Did you catch what I said? Huh? I'm sick of my gut from the government news. I'm sick of y'all people that won't make a move. I'm sick of politicking for money when none of the faces on money is new. That's slavery too. You can't tell me I'm lying, you know that it's true. Don't ask me to vote, I ain't standing no line, I ain't fucking with you. Don't ask me shit, no questioning. Nah, I can't chip in, going Dutch. I'm in my lane, don't fit in. I ain't vote for this, nah. Don't ask me shit, no questioning. Nah, I can't chip in, going Dutch. I'm in my lane, don't fit in. I ain't vote for this, hell nah. vote for what? Hell no. The last election was a tell-all. Dead folks voting in a mail fraud, and the media say nothing like it's their call. Agree with what they say, or they label you a racist. 500,000 times, keep it in the people's faces. Got me thinking twice about that shit Donald J said. About the swamp and the snakes in the basement. About the news and the phony and the fakeness. How they using it to sway how you thinking. What better way to remove your mistakes? Call a dipshit a genius, hits approval raising raises. But they'll report with a smile on their faces. Everything is peaceful, never mind the blazes. Take the jab, keep the mask on your faces. Must have a back sport for all public places. This just in, for me and all the patrons. We ain't buying in, you can kiss our freaking aces. Dementia isn't president and do the dumbest shit. Or the frail son bitch has been infiltrated. Our whole system is corrupt and I hate it. Now we see that that's how they made it. Now they fuck cause we must push for changes. His brain is dumb as fuck and he's fucking up the greatest. So I say shit, question it. Now I can't chip in, go in touch. I'm in my lane, don't fit in. I ain't vote for this, nah. Don't ask me shit or questioning. Nah, I can't chip in, go in Dutch. I'm in my lane, don't fit in. I ain't vote for this, hell nah.
Hell no, you for real?
Let's go, Brandon.
Oh wow, that's gonna be that's a hit right there.
You think?
Oh, I think so. With a certain audience,
It hits just the right spot.
With a certain audience,
with the certain type of audience, it hits. It's perfect.
Right.
I love all of it.
The Patriots.
The Patriots.
The Patriots.
So how did that song come about? You guys were sitting like, how did that kind of like?
That shit flowed together like water, bro.
Were you guys having a conversation and just kind of start feeling it, or like how did it like?
We hashed up some music that from the past, like we were talking about. We were gonna do some bringing some old stuff back, and we found this beat, and the times were perfect. So we just were thinking, I don't know,
and that's
like,
how
we just
Hip hop and rap
like,
music is like an expression. And that's what it's always been. That's the beauty. People dig back into the vinyls and they find a beat and they have something to say and they put their message on the beat that has captured people for generations. When Snoop Dogg made his hits, he was making it to Bow Wow Wow Yippee Yo. That came from Parlademic and you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That was Parliament and the Funkadelics. You know what I mean? That he got that from back in the old school. Sometimes you got to dig in the vinyls and find the old shit.
I got a lot of
relate,
music, and he's been forcing me lately to dig into all my hard drives and pull up some of this stuff. That's how you actually kind of. The reason I remembered that one song about, did I send you that spoof song I made about, it was like a Master P, make them say,
I think so.
But it was about eating.
Well, you send me like so much stuff a day. I try to catch it.
Sorry.
I try that. John will send like fucking chapters of books. I'm like, God damn.
He's got chapters of books up there, man.
Yeah. Bless John. But yeah, so I try to catch up with everything John said.
I can't. I tried.
Yeah.
Can't do it. We sat in his basement for like an hour digging through these old tracks. Right before we had recorded my song, you can hear me at the beginning. I'm talking about one of his songs, and we're laughing about it. I said, "That's the next world revolution right there."
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
it
What
just
was
fits
that?
so well,
dude.
dude. I remember.
But it was
I don't
funny,
know if
but
I
it
want to
was
say it
old
on the
stuff.
air.
Yeah, you probably don't.
No, seriously, like. He says that, but that's real shit.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
like,
You
that's
do that.
real shit.
Like you take some shit that we're saying, like when we think the mic is off, like just right there as like a team
On
or a
accident.
family or whatever, and like here, hit this shit, and they go, and then later on you'll listen to the track and like,
I
this
move it
nigga
around
put
on
this
the
in the
track,
track. Like,
ad-libs and stuff, yeah.
you can hear me hitting the button.
If I hear it'll
Like-
fit in this tight spot, I'll take it and I'll move it in there. And
Like, yeah,
ad-libs.
I think that's awesome. That's creativity. You don't get that anywhere else.
Right.
You can go to studios that will charge you $80 to $100 an hour. I've been to them all. There's not a studio in St. Louis I haven't recorded at. But when you work with different engineers and they're there like you see the difference.
It's not a job to me. Remember, I don't have a lane. It's not. So when you come to the studio, I get to pick who I work with first and foremost. And nobody can just like hit me up and be like, hey, let me get in the studio, because I can be like, no, I don't like your vibe or whatever, you know.
Right.
So I try to give everybody the benefit of a doubt, but you know, I've had some weird ones in the studio, but like I said, like I get to pick who I work with, and I work with Top Shelf, and that's something you see it, man. You see it.
I've seen your stuff, John. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of John now. Let's play. Have you guys ever done a feature together on a song?
Us together?
No.
Let me tell you, man.
Lindy Hop, y'all almost did.
We almost
Does that
did.
count?
Right now, that song
That's
that you
a
did,
banger.
the one that you just recorded, I got a verse down to it and the chorus.
Here's the
but
thing,
that's
like,
real.
as a dad, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
Does anybody? You got kids, John? You got kids? Okay. As a dad, you don't try to smother your kids. You let them do their own thing. Right. If they come to you one time and ask you, hey, Dad, if he was to come to me as an artist one day and say, look, this is the jam that I'm working on, this is what the concept is, like any other artist that comes to me and says, hey, I need you to write on my track. If he was one day working on a track and said, hey, Dad, I need you to put a verse on this, I would treat him like any other artist that wasn't garbage, because he's not garbage.
Yeah.
But I have worked with some artists that came to me and said, hey, will you put a verse on this? And I was like, absolutely not. It's garbage. I'm not working on that. Right. But my son, I don't have to worry about that. If he came to me and said, I'm working on this is the concept, this is what I'm rapping about, then even if I got to dig back in the memory banks 30 years, to remember what life was like at that time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would absolutely give him a hot 16 for his track.
You're an amazing dad, sirs, man. Yeah. You really are. I've watched, like, literally, I've known him since he was in diapers, and his other kids too. And him and his wife Jackie have just, they are the most amazing parents. Commendable, like straight up, like. How do you get, like, their kids are G's, and they're the kind of kids you're like, man, remember I was telling you could bring a kid on the show and have them critique someone else's music?
Yeah.
These would be the kids, man.
We grew up with nothing. Both of us. My wife and I, we grew up with nothing. We were the kids that got all the hand-me-downs. Right. You know, you wear your older sister's clothes, you wear your older brother's clothes, you know what I mean? You wear all the old shoe type shit.
Migos do that now, and it's cool.
So we was like, we want better for our kids. And so now that we have the opportunity to provide better, we do. These motherfuckers are more spoiled than they should be.
I pulled up wearing a pair of Jordan 6s today. And he bought those for me, and then they do me good, man.
I ain't never seen them boys not fresh. Fresh.
They're more spoiled than they need to be.
Right.
I'm about to shut that shit down.
Hey, man, let's not go too far.
Shut that shit down.
What? Any more exclusives tonight, John?
Yeah, I got "Do It Like a Boss." This is the.
All right, I want to let's play it. All right. And you got videos to this already?
No video. This is just more promo for you. I did all this last night, real last minute.
Oh, just put some visuals?
Because I was under the impression you were going to need us on the 13th or something, so I had kind of mentioned that date to them, so that's what they were thinking. So
that's Keenan's show, yeah.
So we were arranging.
I think shit happens.
I think we were. I don't know. It was probably on me, but either way, they were like an hour away, so they couldn't get out to where. And he was replacing something. He's a property owner.
No. I was working on my own house, bro. I was installing my own little wood stove at the crib.
Okay.
Yeah, just in case old Brandon fuck shit up with the power grid.
Play it from the beginning, please.
Let's see.
Okay, I did this. You sent me this link. I listened. So this is a great song.
Thanks.
Niggas wanna act like a boss. Do it. Niggas wanna act like a boss. Do it. Niggas wanna act like a boss. Well, do it like a boss, then grind like a boss. Then niggas wanna act like a boss. Well, do it like a boss, then grind like a boss. Then niggas wanna act like a boss. Well, do it like a boss, then grind like a boss. Then niggas wanna act like a boss. Well, do it like a boss, then grind like a boss. Then started at a young when I hustling, get my money up, came up in the coffin. Fucked around, got a nigga for the bag. Tried to rip me off a little bit of nothing. Try to bust it, so I bust back. I blew his top off and crumbled like a muffin. Lil' Debbie in the backseat, seen the whole thing. Looking at me like I'm fucking up a change. Who the boss? Who the boss? Who the boss, Debbie? I'm the boss, I'm the boss, I'm the boss, Debbie. Who the boss? Who the boss? Who the boss, Debbie? I'm the boss, I'm the boss, I'm the boss, Debbie. Niggas wanna act like a boss. Like a boss. Well, do it like a boss. Grind like a boss, then niggas wanna act like a boss. Well, do it like a boss, then grind like a boss, then niggas wanna act like a boss. Well, do it like a boss, then grind like a boss, then niggas wanna act like a boss. Well, do it like a boss, then grind like a boss.
If you wanna be a boss, you better know some folks. And you gotta have cojones and not just prayers and hopes. It's more than gold and rope chains and J's and smoke. It's all about the way you get the A to the coast. And I'm the player of the year, I guess I'm playing the most. 20 grand on my hands plus the cribs and the boats. I got a whole flock of whips, so when I skid I get ghosts. And my whole city know me, they know Boogie to go. And I should run this fucking city, should legit be a vote. Ain't no question about the winner, cause round here niggas know I'm just a cold motherfucker, if I touch it it's dope. And these player haters hate me cause I'm doing the most.
All right, I like that. Now the music video there, John. What's your
Town Park Records.
I want to, as far as like a video, we were going to sit down and talk about it, but I don't know. Like, I picture, like, I want to use a lot of the underground artists and stuff on it. Should I?
It's your call, bro. It's like,
I want to get a hold of some of the underground artists out here that are tight and talented, and that I want to help them put their face in the music too. But I want to put them in the music video as actors in the video. So, like, maybe I'm in the front seat dressed like a broke pimp or whatever, you know, and Lincoln car or something. And we're in an alleyway, and Servy's standing at one end. There's a storyline going, and Servy's real cinematic like, and Servy's standing over there at one end. And someone over here, and they're about to do like a showdown, like in the alley right in front of us, and she's sitting, and I got someone like GA bars or somebody in the back with some fish leg stockings on or something.
So you talk about like a
you know
whole,
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like doing a sexy thing, right?
Once this dude gets a vision, it's a wrap, bro.
Right? And then I see her, and she's in the back of the car, and we're looking through the rearview mirror, and I'm like, Lil Debbie in the back seat, seeing the whole thing, looking at me like I'm fucking up her chains, and she's looking at me like I'm fucking up her chains because she got the little dude in the back seat trying to spend his money with her or whatever. It ain't gotta be GA bars. I was just saying like that. She's so tight and talented, and I feel like, you know, it would be just we all work together.
Yeah, you should probably give her
and
like the third verse on that joint.
She needs one. I've been trying to get her in the studio.
Like, seriously, like,
I've been trying.
That bitch bad.
Have you had GA bars?
Shout out to GA bars.
Yeah, we've had her at the Sunday music session and on the podcast.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, she's super dope.
Yeah, she's a
I've
bad
had
bitch.
almost everyone, John.
That's crazy, man. You're the GOAT, man.
We already know,
I was
bro.
thinking a little different for the music video. You want to hear my vision on it?
Yeah.
I was thinking like a manager at McDonald's with the manager, and then he's just like, it's all like kind of more comical kind of thing.
Yeah, that'd be
So
fun.
like
we can incorporate that.
So like,
there.
you know, just like manager. Like I was thinking like Office Space. Like
We're gonna
the guy-
incorporate
like that guy. Like
I actually
with a
have-
cup. He's like, do it like a boss, and so he has like a cup with coffee, like with that little tie on. Yeah.
I actually have a song.
We can shoot it at
that's
KFC.
called "Bad Case of the Mondays." That is like the whole fucking song is like references to like Office Space,
Yeah.
the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think I should probably reserve that for maybe that fucking joint. Next time I come,
pretty good nerdy character, by the way. I'm pretty good playing those nerds.
should I ever be blessed enough to
Oh,
come back
of
on
course.
again?
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
he's on Bacon. You heard Bacon?
Oh, Bacon's.
He's got a verse on there.
I love. That's a funny one. Yeah.
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 Yeah, I got a couple funny songs out there, like spoofs.
Yeah.
I liked.
I mean, I like the
Ooh,
cool.
Ooh.
I like the cool music videos too, but sometimes it's kind of in certain songs. It's
Right.
kinda- especially if it's like a serious song, but you make a funny visuals to it, which is kind of neat too. I don't know.
Surf shows up with this like vanilla notebook and a backpack, and this notebook is busting out the seams. Hardly you can't close it. That's one of his. That ain't his notebook. He has got.
He's got a huge one, man.
Yeah,
it's like stacked full of like old papers.
Bars.
Can I
just
see it?
solid gold.
Yeah.
This dude has more lyrics than any rapper I know.
I only brought a couple songs with me tonight. I just brought like the relevant ones that I thought you were going to be talking about tonight, and I got some notes on there about like some plugs I wanted to plug in.
And look how he writes his stuff. Like he writes it very professional.
Yeah, I won't show it to the camera, but yeah, I'm always fascinated when poets come on and they show. I love seeing like their notebooks.
That's how I started.
Yeah,
I did time in the penitentiary, and I actually wrote poems and shit like that for like cellmates and shit to send home for their wives and shit on special occasions.
Wow, this is cool.
And that's how I got a couple extra soups and soap and toothpaste and shit that I needed. So that's where it all started.
Yeah. Well, what's some of the new stuff? What's some more? Let's play some more exclusives. We got like 10 more minutes left.
I got
sipping on perp.
Oh,
that's a good one.
Yeah, if you got it, I mean,
yeah.
I
Are you not a premium member?
I am not. I'm cheap. I spent all my money on the studio down here, and that's it.
Yeah,
it's
beautiful. Money well spent.
It's beautiful.
Bro.
Money well spent. Yeah, absolutely.
So,
let me see.
Yeah, this is crazy. I've been watching you for like a week, man. I've gone through all your old podcasts. I saw the beatboxer you had on here. He was tight, like the white boy beatboxer. He did the real dubstep type. Right, man. I could never in a million years, cool, but that was dope, man.
Yeah, he was
I've seen the people you've had on here.
Yeah, maybe we should hire that cat to like make a beat with us.
I was thinking the same thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
I got his contact info, yeah. He was talented.
Yeah.
I did listen to the song earlier. I was listening to it earlier. This is a good song here.
This one?
Yep.
There's a whole album done for my city.
The clothes that I wore were oversized. They would try to get inside my mind and tell me I was ignorant. Fighting guys that fight my side because my style was different.
What studio did you record this in?
This was. I think I actually did this with like. Let me see. I gotta make sure. I don't want to give nobody the wrong credit.
I encourage artists to work with multiple recording studios.
Yeah.
I'm not like.
I'm pretty sure it was Joe in Sangliano. Yeah, he was from
Yeah, he's a nice producer, for sure.
That sounds good.
They hypnotized by the size of the waves that I'm riding. Several tribes in my life that survived and stayed fighting. See, I'm the type of guy who takes hold and stays climbing. Came up from the shit, went legit and stayed shining. And the game ain't been the same since I came and played.
Commercial,
since my 8th grade days, slanging yay to make money. I was hungry, just another wave I had to ride. Adapting to survive, too young to get a 9 to 5. But I'ma be alright with the kill you makes you stronger. Fight another day to ride the waves a little longer. So if you feel like drowning, just remember what I told you. Find a way to stay afloat and ride them waves like a soldier. Hey, the wave is just bad days or an array of bad problems. Don't let them take you under, you can skate, man, I promise. Man, I started from the bottom, rose up with zip problems. When it came to sink or swim, I floated and shit on them. I'll be honest, I pay homage and suffered some hard losses, but it's how we ride the waves that sharpen our hard bodies.
Don't kill you, make you stronger. You put the fight and ride the waves a little longer.
You can try to ride, but you can't deny. No way. You can fight and ride the waves a little longer. You can try to fight, but you hypnotized by the way. You can fight and ride the waves a little longer. No, I had you on the sea, digging on my frequency. You can fight and ride the waves a little longer. You can try to fight, but you hypnotized by the way.
Yeah.
Fight and ride the waves a little longer. What don't kill you, make you stronger.
Get up and do the dance.
Pick up the fight, right?
Stand up
It was
and
a
do
little
dance.
long.
Mr. Cam there. Wait, your headphones, your headphones.
Fight, ride the waves a little longer. What don't kill you, make you
This fucking guy.
Somebody call the label.
Yo.
All right, there you go, John.
All right, shut that down. Shut it down.
Yeah.
I used to want to be like a background dancer.
For John
Could've
over
done
here.
it.
Not gonna happen.
John is dancing. That's great.
It's
Still
not.
waiting on the call.
I love you and everything,
You'll be
but it's
waiting
not
for a
gonna happen, bro. Ever. In your whole goddamn life, it's not gonna
Stick to
happen.
producing and everything else.
Yeah, you're great at that.
Yeah,
do
stick
I
great.
to
did
that.
some choreography.
Stick to your day job.
Before, and when's the last time you did that?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, John. I don't mean to keep talking about you, but you is one of the funniest guys. Some of those videos you've been sending me have made me laugh my ass off.
Oh, man, you think that's funny? You should listen to some of his
Bro,
own music.
yo, we got some shit coming that's like spoof rap. That's like a tribute to like straight up Weird Al Yankovic type
like some
shit.
meme rap
Like,
type shit.
like,
But like songs that people can still listen to.
oh yeah,
Like
it's
you
like,
might,
Weird Al Yankovic.
I'm not
Bro.
joking. You will hear Bacon in a strip club. You're gonna hear it.
we're trying to.
Listen,
I actually ran it through some DJs in Memphis at a strip club through Memphis.
bullshit.
I did, and and it was live. It was like send your music in, we'll play it, and we'll tell you what you think. The strippers are dancing to it and stuff, you know. And I did, and it got turned up. Like it was the topic of the night. They went back to that song like 10 different times.
Guys weren't even talking about the ladies anymore. They're talking about okay.
You know, but I mean, and the girls thought it was great and funny, and some of them wasn't listening to the music, so they was still doing their thing, just making the music sound great, you know. And it was
Making the music look great. Music,
making it look
Right.
great. Yeah,
Right.
It's a lot of
they
colors.
wore it well.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do when you can do it, son.
Right.
So when's this? We're gonna wrap up here in 5 minutes. When's this? All this stuff gonna start hitting? When can we see this?
The Do It Like a Boss we just released.
Okay.
That one is actually released. You can go.
So that's public. So people
Spotify.
like Spotify. Okay.
what
Apple
you
Music.
really got to keep an eye on is the release of this motherfucker shit, which is
Yes.
coming on 420.
Yes.
Okay.
For like April
Yeah.
20th.
At 420.
2022. At
At
420.
420 on 420.
I knew the date. There. Yes.
Yeah.
So
it was on the poster, so it is coming.
So it's gonna
real
be
soon.
like an EP. What we got? What we got coming?
It's
on?
dropping like prom night panties, yo.
It's coming. Man.
Okay.
Is
Well then,
And these guys got beats
expected.
for days. Beats.
Like-
There's rappers that'll come to my studio and bring some beats with them and be like, I want to rap on this one. I'm like, oh, you can't. My homie already owns that beat. You leased it a little too early or something. Just letting you know. I don't want to ruin your day, but he already owns it.
they leased it from you.
We buy our own. We buy
He has-
everything we got. We got paperwork on. We
He builds relationships with these producers.
Yeah.
Major relationships.
I got like oh god, man.
XJN out of St. Louis right now.
I'm working with Tailor Made Beats, Brainiac Beats, God, so many beat makers right now that I'm working with that actually like are putting in work and actually having me help build their beat empire. And they're actually out here on BeatStars. Shout out to BeatStars. Shout out to SoundClick. There are a lot of beats
Julio.
on
real good shit
Yeah.
on SoundClick.
yeah,
those
seriously,
kinds of
Brainiac Beats, Tailor Made, so many beat companies that are supporting and representing right now. So
Yeah, he's never brought an album project to my studio with beats that were not already licensed in his, you know. So like he's always taking his music, and I've even told him like, man, just jump on the internet and grab something real quick, because we'd be in the mode to want to do something, but he didn't want to work on what he brought.
Right.
You know, and I'll be like, grab something off the internet real quick, let's just do something. And he'll be like, no, I'll listen to him though, and we'll listen to him, and then I'll find one that he likes or whatever, and he'll just buy it right there on the spot and be like, all right, let's go. And and usually a good percentage of the time he doesn't have to go through the websites and stuff to buy them. He'll just hit up the producers, because he's been a customer for so many years, like since we've been recording, he's built a personal relationship with these producers. So he he don't give himself enough credit. He's a doorway. He's low key the plug, honestly, with producers and stuff in the game. And he ain't gonna tell you that, but it's the facts. This song's got a big.
I feel real grateful, man, because it's just so easy for me to like put my time into music and really like step my foot into the doorway, dip my toes into the water that is the hip hop world, or like all of the stuff I'm working on. I'm really versatile, so I mess with a lot of styles. So I draw heavy inspiration from all these artists, and it's great because I could just go to my dad and I could work on this stuff, and I have a lot of free time to do it. I do homeschool programs and stuff like that, so I'm not tied down by these classes. So I finish my schoolwork in 2 and 3 hours, and I just sit and work on music for like hours at a time.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, sometimes like if you see your kid has a gift in something, you got to feed into that.
Yeah.
And I noticed that in my son when he was 3 and 4 years old. So the fact that he's still doing it now, and he's growing, he's growing and progressing as an artist. I'm over the moon, man.
Wow, that's awesome. So 420, it's coming out 420. Do we want to do one more exclusive before we get out of here?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
What you got?
You got Ooey up right now. Unless you want to run back and run your track one more time.
Let's run it.
All right. Run it one more time.
Yeah, so that's
one more time. Close out the show.
Because I'm gonna be real, like
April 20th, 22 at 4:20 p.m. Watch out, because it's coming, and it's coming in hot.
Yeah. Buddy. Yeah. Coming in hot.
Where we at? Let me see.
Have you done shows?
Right there at the top,
Have
right.
you performed?
Nah, man. I'm looking to. I've been looking into it. Mostly it's just this same how
Kid's
I started.
14 years old. He can't get into Pops after fucking 7:30.
Well, I didn't know
we can get him in there.
I guess I thought maybe like with
not on
there's
his
high
own.
school and younger things that you could probably maybe do. I don't know, but they're probably everything with COVID.
Yeah. What I do is I just battle rap with my friends.
After a while, we might be able to pull some strings and get him in there. But
see them young jeans, he still gets carded.
They're playing from the beginning. All right.
You got two tracks playing right now, sounds like.
Okay, hold on.
You got to rap to both of them.
Both of them at the same time.
At the same time, just kidding.
Oh, shit. Everybody. Hurry up.
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's run it one last time.
Sideshows, Sleepless Nights, here we are.
Yes,
sir.
Pay attention to that flyer.
Yeah. Hey, I got a pocket full of sunshine, skating to school. I'm sipping great Kool-Aid and playing games in my room. Lyrically talented, yeah, girl, I know it's a start. I'm the hottest in the game, bro, I feel in my heart. I'm the best in the world when I'm spitting this verse. I'm so high right now, lose connection to earth. I've been chasing big money and chasing big homes, but my biggest dream to make a song with J. Cole. Yeah, I know that I can't do it, always chasing my ambitions. I say fuck all the people that say that I'm too ambitious. 14 with a dream, a stack in the green. I keep emotions on the low, keep my head in the scene. I keep my lyrics in the flow, but my bars are obscene. I stay dreaming of the day where they worshiping me. Every day I wake up, feel alright. I like these days, but I love these nights. Go insane, say I'm alright. Insomniac, these sleepless nights. Cause every day I wake up, feel alright. I like these days, but I love these nights. Go insane, say I'm alright. Insomniac, these sleepless nights. I hop out of bed and eat my breakfast. I tell her to slide if she wanna come get this. Drop out of class because they say I'm too reckless. Make money then die, crossing off my checklist. Do like juice, I'ma blow up then pop. Underground scene, I'ma rise to the top. Say fuck all the people that left me to rot. They'll be screaming my name when I say in his spot. They get kicked to the curb. Goodbye and good riddance. You can absurd, my bitches ain't tripping. You can get served when I'm in the kitchen. I'm making with serves the way that I'm dripping. My style immaculate, hoodie say tripping. Haven't you heard? These bitches be tripping. Making my way like I'm on a mission. Ain't taking a break, just a brief intermission. Yeah. Na 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 No. Cause every day I wake up, feel alright. I like these days, but I love these nights. Go insane, say I'm alright. Insomniac, these sleepless nights. Cause every day I wake up, feel alright. I like these days, but I love these nights. Go insane, say I'm alright. Insomniac, these sleepless nights. My bars go hard, then my flow go crazy. Pull up fast in the black Mercedes. She want that cash, I say, oh no, baby. If you throw that ass, I might make it a maybe. I'm the hottest of my peers, the greatest of the generation. Be the greatest of them all. A lyrical sensation, I'm the hottest out right now. Forgot about right now. These mumble rappers washed up, I'm all the hype right now. She tryna fuck right now, she tryna fuck right now. Tell her she can slide, but I'm in a hurry right now. My vision's murky right now, my vision blurry right now. She sucking on my wad and she looking like Kirby right now. We super smashing right now, I'm fucking on her right now. Hit it from the back and that ass clapping right now. Na 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 na, na na na. No. Cause every day I wake up, feel alright. I like these days, but I love these nights. Go insane, say I'm alright. Insomniac, these sleepless nights. Cause every day I wake up, feel alright. I like these days, but I love these nights. Go insane, say I'm alright. Insomniac, these sleepless nights.
Yeah.
Hey, yes, sir.
That's the way to close the show out. Okay, let's
Yeah,
do some
it's going.
He's got to do this live. Are you still? Are you
Live?
We're going to do another Sunday music sessions on the 30th, so I will,
Get him on.
if he wants to do it.
What's going on? What's the Sunday music session? Film.
We do. We three
close this
cameras.
up.
It's like, you know, if you
Another set?
if you watch a band on like Jimmy Fallon, you know how they have
Oh,
three
okay.
cameras live. You do one take, and then it's three different cameras cutting, like I'm doing right now.
Yeah, just like cutting back and forth on your cameras.
Just
You got
like,
the main
yeah.
one, the side ones, all that.
Yeah.
They're professional. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
John usually hangs out. Well, at least he did at the last one. So
I'll be there.
Okay.
I'll be there. If they're
But,
there, I'm there.
Let's do some final shout outs because we got to get him pictures and get the next show in.
All right,
We're
right
gonna
on.
find your
Shout out,
music right now.
right on. Shout out to all my homies back home: Nathan, McLovin, Elijah, official X Kato on Instagram. Go check him out. He's next up, bro. He's got fire music, fire mix. He works with like some fire ass underground artists over on SoundCloud and Instagram. And if you got some time, go check out my Instagram. Sideshow Serves. Sideshow's all one word and then space Serves, SERVS. Go check me out. I'm hot, bro. I'm up.
Yeah.
Knows how to promote himself.
I ain't got nothing like
sure.
that.
And his homies.
I ain't got nothing like that.
Well, wait, at the end of that, did you see at the end of the video?
I'm not like these young niggas. All right, okay. I want to plug in Mr. Media Plug, Johnny Rothschild, Tank Media, Flashy Photography, Town Park Records, my nigga Bud Loco, YSB, Young Smiley Boston, Big Louie, Amped Above Average Productions. I love all you cats. Thanks for all the help along the way.
Yeah.
All right, John.
Especially big thanks
Well,
to
John
John.
will be on the next show here, so you guys stay tuned. We're gonna be coming back on here in like 10
Grateful
minutes.
for
So,
y'all, man.
Yeah, man.
but
We
thank you guys,
appreciate you,
yeah.
man.
Yep.
Everything Town
Yep.
Park Records and Tank Media is done for.
Good job, John. John referred you guys to me, so good job, John. Love you, buddy. And so definitely check out the Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs on YouTube.
Peace out, y'all.
Subscribe, like the Arch Network on Facebook, and we will see you again later. We are out.